Welcome back to my back to school sewing series. These are for those kids who may feel a little nervous starting school. Maybe they're just starting out. We're going to make little pocket hugs. So I do have a free template linked on my Instagram if you guys want the printout of the heart. It's just literally a printout of a heart if you want the template, or you can make your own. I'm just taking 2 pieces of scrap fabric, putting them on top of each other, pinning down the heart template, and then cutting it out. You will also need some sort of stuffing for this. You can use batting, scrap fabric, or just like pillow stuffing. So I'm sewing these together, right sides together. We're going to go 1/4 inch all the way around and leave an opening. Just take your time sewing it. Going around those curves can be a little tricky. If your fabric starts to bunch up, just leave your needle down, pick up your presser foot, and pivot the fabric a little bit. Like I said, we're doing 1/4 inch all the way around, and then just make sure you backstitch at the beginning and end of that opening so that we can flip it right side out. I think the story of this is so cute. You can kind of spin it however you want to work for your kids. Basically, these little pocket hugs, if they're feeling unsure or scared or worried, they can squeeze their little pocket hug and know that you are always with them, which I think is so sweet. So I'm just cutting a little bit like kind of slits around the curves. Don't cut your thread, but this just helps get those nice sharp curves and get rid of some of the bulk of the fabric. So flip it right side out, poke out those edges, and then I'm just adding some stuffing. You can add as much or as little as you'd like. Once you get it to your desired fluffiness, I'm just going to do a ladder stitch and close it up. You can sew it shut with your sewing machine if you want. I just didn't want the seam there, so I'm just doing a very simple ladder stitch to get it all stitched up. So here's one, and then I ended up doing another one for my son here, and then here is what the ladder stitch looks like. And then when you pull the thread, everything just kind of closes right up and you can't see the seam at all, which is so nice. And these are all done. Like I said, I do have the link for the template in my Instagram for free if you guys want the heart. And I hope these make the transition to school just a little bit easier on your kids. Stay tuned for more back to school sewing projects.